Have you guys ever asked yourself, whatever happened to our school system? What happened to the caring and individuality that once was? And now that pretty much our school system is newly founded into a new mold, I'm here to illustrate you why our new school system, which is based on statistical data, um, is not the most convenient one for the student. And I will start off by saying, not many of people know that about our schools. Usually float around the testings, which I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with, taking end of the year exit exams or finals, which I'm pretty sure all you guys have taken. But have you ever asked yourself, what do they mean? What are they for? And what do they defy? Do they defy yourself as a student and your evaluation of the class? Or does it define what you've taken from the class? Many teachers ask themselves this question, especially when it comes to driving the point home. And what we come to find out that pretty much tests and rigorous testing is not the best way to teach. Now, many of you guys, I'm pretty sure, are familiar with Finland's or the European school system, which is more individual driven. They have a tendency to, how do I say, cater for the students, if you will. They have a whatever it takes attitude. So, for example, the teacher will go to above and beyond to ensure that you not only get the material, but it sticks. And the way they ensure it by doing this is by cutting away the statistical data and throwing away the standardized tests altogether. Pretty much allowing the student to, in essence, have time to develop as a whole. This way of teaching has not only been proven to be more effective, it has by far in statistical data shown to be effective. Like I said before, the Finns don't believe in tests, so they rarely test themselves. But, once in a while, they, out of curiosity, go into this thing called the PISA test, which is a test that's distributed to different countries throughout the world, which they test the medium range of students and how they're doing on the basic academics element, which is mathematics, reading, and science. And they come to find out that the Finns are not only doing very well, they're actually excelling above other first world nations, including our own. They pretty much are second in science, they are third in reading worldwide, and they are sixth in math, which is pretty high. And many Finn students that have come abroad and study here, they have complained about the rigorous testing. They don't understand it because they just notice that pretty much the students, all they get is, how do I put it to you, conditioning to pass these tests. But you, at the end of the day, won't take anything home from the class. You won't remember who Socrates is if somebody in the street asks you, or what the synonym of the cave was. But I'm pretty sure if you ask a Finn one, he'll tell you what it is, because the teacher drives it home. And my point of perspective is that if we stop having this sort of small, tedious competition between schools, because that's what really the statistic tests are for. It's to define which one is the better school amongst all, which one has, how do you say, the highest learning curve. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of that term recently, been brought up. I don't know, I'm from a later generation, but back when I was going to elementary school, we didn't have that. We didn't have none of those learning curves or tests. We barely. I remember we taking one test, which was at the end of the year. That was it. But now, my kid takes tests every other month. And I see it pile up on him. I see it pile up on my brother, and I don't understand, what do you get out of this? Because at the end of the day, you don't tell me nothing. And what I'm trying to drive to you home is that if we were to change our school system and cater it to more individual base, we will see not only a smarter generation, but a generation that would actually contribute to the society. And not only that, they will actually bump us up and bring us back to the former glory we once had. So this is what I'm trying to convey to you, and this is my claim, that statistical learning curve does not work, and that we should go back to our old traditional way of learning. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.